wrestling fans, and welcome to Gotmark76. This week, I am your host, Gotmark76. We have a great show lined up for you today. 4 big matches, and we, of course, are heading to Memorial Day Clash of the Champions next Monday here on the Gotmark76 YouTube channel. We will do a full rundown later in the show. I will be doing commentary for a couple of the matches here today. We are going to start things off today with a huge match. A battle of big men, if you will, as Stan, the Lariat Hansen, tangles with Bam Bam Bigelow. Let's head down the ringside.
here is your winner, Stan Hansen.
Stan Hansen with a big victory over Bam Bam Bigelow. Our following match is going to be a one-on-one match between two tag teams, one of which is the NWA World Tag Team Champions, as Road Warrior Hawk will do battle against Scott Steiner of the Steiner Brothers. The tag team division here in the Wrestling Legends Alliance is firing on all cylinders. The Midnight Express, of course, the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions. They were in action last week against the Rockers. The Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors, the Steiner Brothers, the new team of the Hollywood Blondes, of course the Four Horsemen, the Von Erichs. We have Power and Glory. We have a lot of tag teams here in the Wrestling Legends Alliance, and the Steiner Brothers wanting to challenge the Legion of Doom for the World Tag Team Championship, and one could imagine if he could get a victory over Hawk, then Scott Steiner would lead his team to a future title match. Without further ado, let's head down to ringside for this big one-on-one matchup.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Rick Steiner, representing the Steiner Brothers from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 276 pounds, Scott Steiner! And his opponent, the Animal, representing Road Warriors from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 282 pounds, one half of the National Wrestling All-Star World Tag Team Champions, Huss.
So Scott Steiner, a big victory over Road Warrior Hawk, and I'm sure that the Steiner brothers will receive a future World Tag Team title match down the road. We are heading to our two big main events. First up, a big tag team grudge match. This will be a Texas Tornado match, as the American Dream Dusty Rhodes teams with his friend Magnum TA, the World Wrestling Federation champion, and they will take on Heenan family members Mr. Perfect and Ravishing Rick Rude. Let's head down the ringside. And here we are, the big main event here. A big tag team match. We still have the Intercontinental title match to close out the show, but all four men in the ring or out of the ring at the same time. The first pinfall or submission will win as Rick Rude with a backbreaker to Dusty Rhodes takes down the American Dream. We are off and firing. It's Perfect now has Rhodes against the ropes. Big right hand by Rude takes down Magnum. And now Rude climbing that second turnbuckle, leaps and a splash misses as Magnum able to roll out of the way. Magnum and Mr. Perfect no strangers to each other. Just last week on Saturday night's main event, Mr. Perfect in a losing effort when he challenged Magnum TA for the World Wrestling Federation Championship, as Dusty hits Rude with a big splash in the corner. And Dusty now working the leg of Ravishing Rick Rude. Conspicuous by his absence is one Bobby the Brain Heenan. As Mr. Perfect now working, and a $1 Million Dream locked in on Dusty Rhodes into a Russian leg sweep, nicely done. And Rude and Mr. Perfect in control as Mr. Perfect climbs the top rope. And Magnum caught him. Perfect misses it. But Rude does not miss a clothesline. And clotheslines Magnum over the top rope. Rhodes with a suplex on Perfect. Man, what a match this is. And we just started. Now Rhodes and Perfect on the outside. They're doing battle. Dusty has Perfect up. And a pile driver on the concrete floor. Magnum with a suplex on Rude. And America's team taking care of business, if you will. And a big uppercut by Magnum takes down Rude. Magnum went to the top. And he came down and hit Perfect, but Perfect takes down Dusty. A lot going on here in this match. Spinning toe hold by Mr. Perfect. And a big clothesline by Magnum takes down Rick Rude. The referee letting this go there. Basically, it's no disqualification. As Perfect got caught by Magnum. And a big axe handle by Mr. Perfect on the back of Magnum into a suplex by Rude. Down to the mat. And looking to straighten Mr. Perfect with a slam. And Dusty Rhodes as Rude got a count of 1 against Magnum. Fast and furious action here. We got Gotmark76 this week. And a belly-to-back suplex by Perfect on Magnum, and Dusty's in a world of trouble. Rude is in trouble on the outside, into the ropes, and a beautiful maneuver by Magnum down on Perfect. Rude kick to the midsection, throws Magnum into the ropes, and a big knee takes down Magnum, but Dusty with a big right forearm to the lower back of Rick Rude. Into the ropes goes Perfect. And a DDT countered by Dusty. Big clothesline takes down Henning. And a belly-to-back suplex. Magnum folded up Rude like an accordion, drops an elbow across the throat. And Rick Rude is not moving. Dusty goes for the cover. Referee in position counts 1, 2, and 3. And your winner is the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes and Magnum TA. What a fast-paced match this was.
Here are your winners.
Fans, don't go away. The Intercontinental title match is on the line as new champion Sting defends against the $1 Million Man. We'll be right back. What a fast-paced match that was, as Dusty Rhodes and Magnum TA victorious in that Texas Tornado match. But I'm sure we have not heard the end of that. In fact, I have it on good authority, and I will be making it final when I run down the Clash of the Champions card, but you will be seeing some of those men in a match at Clash of the Champions next week on Memorial Day, as it is now time for our big main event. Last Saturday night, on Saturday night's main event, Sting defeated Andre the Giant for the Intercontinental title. He is defending that title here tonight against the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, who came up just a little short in his attempt at winning the AWA World title from Chris Adams. We're going to head down to ringside for our big main event, the Intercontinental title on the line as Sting takes on Ted DiBiase.
Introducing the challenger from Palm Beach, Florida, weighing in at 260 pounds, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. And his opponent from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Icon.
And that is what they're fighting for. Sting, the new Intercontinental Champion. He will be defending that championship just moments from now. Both of these men competed last Saturday night. DiBiase on the losing end in his quest against Chris Adams. Of course, Chris Adams finds himself next week defending the AWA World title against Nature Boy Ric Flair in a match that was supposed to take place at WrestleMania. We will do a full Clash of the Champions preview at the conclusion of this match. And before we send it home, Sting with a series of chops on the chest of the $1 Million Man, and a leaping clothesline nails DiBiase as Sting howls to the fans here in Philadelphia. Sting with a big right hand has DiBiase, throws him into the ropes, and a big elbow takes down DiBiase. Sting is a man on a mission. He is not let up in this match. Using his strength and his speed to his advantage, crossbody up the top. Does not go for the pin. Now he does. The momentum took Sting off of DiBiase, and DiBiase kicks out at one. Sting looking to take his career to new heights after defeating the 8th wonder of the world, Andre the Giant. And what does the future hold for the Stinger? A drop kick to the back of the neck, and DiBiase is in a world of trouble in the early going of this matchup. Sting with a knee across the chest. Goes for the cover. Will he retain? Referee in position one. And a kick out at one by DiBiase. Sting going for a kick. DiBiase caught him and takes him down. And showboats to the crowd. And DiBiase now, with his first series of offensive maneuvers in this matchup, and Sting now finds himself in trouble. Into the corner goes Sting. DiBiase slowly approaching. And he is setting up Sting. Could it be? It is! A body slam down. We know what's coming next. DiBiase climbing that second turnbuckle. He's going to drop the elbow and nails it. We're going to have a new champion. Sting in trouble. 1, 2, and throw a kick out of two by Sting. That was close. We almost had a new Intercontinental Champion. That title would have changed hands twice in a week and 2 days. DiBiase, the veteran, staying on top of Sting, not allowing Sting to make a comeback. I spoke too soon. DiBiase now back in control, drops a fist across the head of Sting. DiBiase now working over Sting, and he's setting up Sting. Could it be the $1 Million Dream? He's lining Sting up. He's going for it, but Sting had it well scattered, caught him with an elbow. DiBiase now going, is that a figure? It is a figure four leg lock in the middle of the ring. Could Sting escape? DiBiase has a submission maneuver locked in. Sting trying to turn it over, and he does. DiBiase now feeling the pain. trying to make a comeback with a big power slam. Takes down DiBiase. Into the corner goes DiBiase. Sting, could it be? He runs, charges, Stinger splash to the corner. Down goes the $1 Million Man. Hooks the leg. Sting's going to retain. But DiBiase makes it to the ropes. Look at that offensive maneuvers on the part of Sting. And a big clothesline in the corner. Sting has DiBiase right where he wants him. Sting throws DiBiase into the turnbuckle. And he's climbing up top with a series of right hands to the side of the head of the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. And the fans here in Philadelphia counted 10 times, and down goes DiBiase. As Sting howls, he's looking to put away the $1 Million Man, setting him up for the Scorpion Deathlock. Can he turn him over? He can, and DiBiase's in trouble. Can he make it to the ropes? Oh, DiBiase using his strength, nicely done. Powers out of the maneuver, but Sting catches him with a clothesline. DiBiase rolls to the outside floor, and that is DiBiase using his skill to his advantage, his experience. As Sting now throws DiBiase back in the ring. Sting wants to put this match away and retain his championship. He rolls over DiBiase, hooks the leg, referee position 1, 2, and 3. And Sting has retained the Intercontinental Championship here on Gotmark76 this week.
Here is your winner, and still WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Icon.
We'll be right back with a rundown of next week's Clash of the Champions. So Sting, with a successful title defense of his Intercontinental Championship against the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, it is now time to run down next week's Memorial Day Clash of the Champions card. We will have 5 big matches, all of them championship matches. Sid Vicious, the newly crowned NWA World Television Champion, will defend his title against Bruiser Brody. The Hollywood Blondes of Stunning Steve Austin and Flying Brian Pillman will challenge the Midnight Express for the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championship. In a match that was supposed to take place at WrestleMania, Nature Boy Ric Flair will challenge Gentleman Chris Adams for the AWA World Heavyweight Championship. Magnum TA will defend the World Wrestling Federation title against Heenan family member Ravishing Rick Rude. And the big main event, Hulk Hogan will defend the NWA World Heavyweight title against Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. That is coming your way next Monday, Memorial Day, Clash of the Champions here on Gotmark76. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week at Clash of the Champions. Goodbye, everybody.